currently doing for work in order to pursue like a side hustle or like a business venture full time. The Ace of Swords sometimes indicates like cutting something off in order for a new beginning to manifest here. You guys could be currently emotionally dissatisfied or just dissatisfied in general with what you're doing. Like it's not emotionally fulfilling to you in some way. It's not fulfilling like what you're meant to do, what your destiny is, or what you know, truly feel fulfilled doing. Why is this Pallas Athena card here for Saggy? So we have the Three of Cups and the Seven of Swords. Something about friends or family could be significant. We do have Temperance at the bottom of the deck, which is you, Sag. The Fool card and the Nine of Wands. Yeah, you know that whatever it is that you're pursuing or trying to make a decision on, like pursuing something or learning something or furthering your education or your knowledge about a certain topic, you know that you have to be strategic, and it may take you longer to get to the finish line than, say, a traditional route or a traditional 9-to-5 or a traditional job, or what you're currently doing for work could be the easier route. But in the end, this will be more fulfilling for you in many different ways. There could be some sort of influence from friends or family members here with the Three of Cups. We also have the King of Swords here, air sign energy. Yeah, you guys are trying to make a logical decision. I don't know if that would be good or bad for you in this instance, because I don't want you to err too much on the side of logic, because then you're not following like your heart and your passions and what you're really truly motivated to do and or become. Now, this doesn't have to be only for work and finance. This can relate to a lot of different areas of your life. Some of you guys, it's going to be like strictly education. Something about friends or family members could also be very significant here. Some of you guys, this is oddly specific, but you're finding out some sort of information about a friend or a family member that's been a little bit deceptive or dishonest with you. Seven of Swords here with the Three of Cups. So you have to make a decision in order to cut somebody off possibly, or at least make a decision moving forward on how you're going to deal with the situation. Yeah, this could be somebody that you're potentially close to or have some sort of close connection to. So friend or a family member. Why is this Conjunction Alliance card here? Nine of Cups. Four of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Nine of Swords. Something has been causing you a lot of anxiety. I'm getting Life Path 9. Some of you guys were born on the 9th. So the Nine of Swords and the Nine of Cups is interesting, because the Nine of Cups talks about finding that emotional fulfillment and emotional happiness within and of yourself, not looking for that emotional fulfillment or happiness from outside sources or perspectives. The Nine of Swords is a card traditionally associated with like insomnia, anxiety, sleepless nights, nightmares. Some of you guys could be experiencing nightmares. For some reason, I'm getting the image of Neptune in my mind's eye. So Neptune could be significant. Neptune did just move into the sign of Aries. Some of you guys could have Aries placement or be connected to Aries in some way, in some energy. But there's some sort of connection I'm feeling for a lot of you. This is not on the topic of career. This is a separate message, but there's some sort of anxiety you've been having over a connection that you have with somebody. So there could be something that's been revealed to you or is about to be revealed to you, either about this person's character, about some sort of malicious like actions or motives, lying, cheating, stealing. A lot of times we see with the Seven of Swords, but this is what you're going to have to make some sort of logical decision moving forward on, ultimately for what is best for your emotional stability, security, and you know what is ultimately causing you anxiety, I cannot talk today, sleepless nights and or insomnia, because I feel like there's been a lot of like anxiety that you've been experiencing over this connection with this person, and it's not causing you, or it is causing you a lot of harm rather than causing you the good emotional fulfillment and love that you should be getting from this connection. So we'll get advice and we'll move on to love for you, Saggy. Advice for my Saggies here. Six of Swords. Yeah, it might be time to move on. Now, you can take that in many different ways. Page of Wands. Six of Swords traditionally talks about moving on from like choppy water, quote unquote, to calmer water. So you can make that decision to move forward with this person and move on from the difficulties that you've been experiencing with this person, but there needs to be an open line of direct communication and like honest awareness so that you guys can move forward and pretty much solve the problems that you've had in this connection. Or you can make a decision to move forward and move on to calmer waters in and of yourself, like take a break from this person, cut this person off, whatever suits your personal situation. Obviously, it's going to be different for each and every one of you Sages, but you guys have to make a decision, like if you're willing to move on, have open communication and dialogue with this person to address the issues at hand and move on together, or to move on from this connection entirely, move on from it partially, take a break from this connection. This could be a friend, family member, a lover. With the Page of Wands, I am getting this sense of immaturity as well. Yeah, you're stuck. I feel like a lot of you are stuck on making this decision. So something hasn't, for a lot of you, this hasn't been revealed to you yet, or what this like malicious energy is, lying, cheating, stealing, possibly. Sorry, I just got a message, guys. 10 of Swords, 6 of Cups. I'm getting a sibling for a lot of you. So with that 6 of Cups energy, that oftentimes talks about like childhood connections. This could be an ongoing cycle of karma that's like repeating, where this person hurts you, you hurt this person, or this person continually like stabs you in the back or betrays you in some way, or lies, cheats, or steals, and you keep forgiving them because you love this person, right? But honestly, I feel like there's some boundaries that are missing. I'm specifically picking up as being on your behalf, but of course roles can always be flipped, but you have to be able to make some sort of decision using both your logic and your intuition in order to move forward. So we're going to move on to love for you, Sag. If you're watching on TikTok, you can hop over to my YouTube.